Is this electric guitar from Fesley still the best deal of the year? Hey guys, welcome back to the Bald Shredder channel. Today I'm talking about the Fesley electric guitar that I reviewed right here on this channel several months back. And at the time, you might remember me going on and on about how great this guitar is, especially the neck. So, do I still feel that way? Do I still feel that it's a great guitar, a great deal? Yeah, absolutely. And what really amazes me is that this is still selling, this color, for $119 on Amazon. I can't believe that they haven't raised the prices on these significantly with all the good YouTube reviews that they've had and the good word of mouth and however many they've sold of them. I really thought the prices were gonna go up, but they haven't. Now they started off with 6 colors, but they're down to 3 right now. They've got a black one and a red one, and those are both currently selling for $139. And they still have this one, which they call Sunset, and it's still selling for $119. Now I'm not gonna say that this is the best guitar that I reviewed this year. It's not. That title would go to the IYV guitar that I reviewed last week. That's the best guitar. But I'm gonna call this one the best deal. And I say that because you can get it for $119 with free shipping on Amazon. The IYV guitar, it's a better guitar. It's better built. I like that one better because it's got 2 humbuckers, it has 24 frets, it has the 2-point floating trim, really nice neck. It is a little bit better than this one. But it's out of stock on Amazon, so you can't even get it on Amazon. And if you want to buy one, you've got to buy it directly from the company through eBay. And then with the shipping, because it comes from Vietnam, it ends up being a little more than $300. So that is why I'm saying that this awesome, super affordable guitar from Fesley is still the best deal for 2022. It's got an amazing neck profile that is almost exactly like my Charvel DK24. The biggest difference being that it doesn't have the big jumbo frets like you would get on a Charvel. And the whole thing is just, the construction is good, the finish is beautiful, it's fairly lightweight with a poplar body. In this one it's transparent, you can see the wood underneath. They use good quality materials. The bridge is like a thicker, stronger piece of metal. I don't know what it's made of, but it's better quality than the standard cheap bridges that you would get on other affordable guitars like the Glaries or the Donners. It's a better bridge, totally. Better nut, better neck, like I said already. I'm gonna mention that again because the neck is just awesome. Now somebody said in my video from last week where I compared Glary and Donner and I talked about, well, who makes the better budget guitar, Glary or Donner? And in one of the comments he said, hey man, why didn't you include the Fesley in this video? Like a 3-way battle or something. Well, there's a very good reason for that. First of all, I've had 4 Glary guitars and 4 Donner guitars. So because I've had 4 of each, I was really able to look at it objectively, and not just based on one guitar and kind of decide well, okay, who makes the better instrument, Glary or Donner? Because I've had 4 of each. And it's if you just have one guitar, you might get one that's really good, but then you could get another one that has all kinds of issues and problems. And so just basing an opinion on one guitar is not going to be maybe the most objective, although I am saying that this one is fantastic and I only have one from them, so... And also guys, this is the only guitar that Fesley makes at this point. Whereas Glary and Donner, they have a whole bunch of different models and different options, pickup configurations, shapes, styles, whatever. So I just didn't really feel like it should be Fesley versus Glary versus Donner. But I am gonna say right now, guys, that this particular Fesley, it is way better than the Donner or the Glary. And no, I don't think this one is just a fluke and I just got lucky and got a good one, because go on YouTube, check the other reviews, you see everybody saying pretty much the same thing, that this, whoa, what an amazing deal, what a great guitar, really good. So I'm not the only one saying that. So I am gonna say, again guys, get one of these while you can. It's still $119. I said they're down to 3 colors. The other 3 colors are all sold out. How soon will they have this guitar back on Amazon? Who knows? It could be a long time. It could be never. It could be next week. Who knows? But if you're interested, I wouldn't wait. I'd get it now. So if you want to check it out on Amazon, I've got the link in the description. I also have the link to my original review and demo that I did with this guitar if you want to watch the full video and see me play it like through a whole bunch of shred and the whole song and all that. Now, since I've had this guitar for several months, I want to point out just one small issue that has kind of come up. And this happens a lot. I mean, this not only happens to me, it happens to a lot of guys. You get a guitar, you have it for a few months, for a while, a year, whatever, and what happens? You end up getting like sharp edges on the frets. And the reason for that is because, you know, the wood kind of like dries up a little bit. It's sort of, basically it shrinks. Not enough that you would look at it and notice it, but it's just a minuscule amount, and if the wood kind of tightens up, because there's not a lot of moisture in the air here where I live in Southern California, so the wood tightens up, and then you get a little bit of like sharp fret edges. So that's what I have now, but that's a very easy fix, and that should never stop you from buying a guitar. Like somebody said, oh, it's got sharp fret edges, so I'm not gonna buy that one. No, that's a ridiculous reason not to buy a guitar. Super easy to take care of that. You just get one of those little like emery boards that people use to like file their fingernails, whatever, and just rub it on just very gently rub the fret edges, and they'll smooth out like right away. You could also do it with like a little piece of sandpaper or some little metal files, which is what I have, and that's how I do it. So later on, at some point, I'll just smooth out those fret edges and it'll be back to being awesome. And then the only other thing that for me personally, I would recommend doing, like if I was gonna keep this as like long-term guitar, this is gonna be one of my main guitars, I wanna record with it, I wanna gig with it, practice with it all the time, whatever, I would change the pickups. And that's just me personally. There's nothing wrong with the pickups, they're just not very high output like what I'm used to in my other guitars. So when I'm trying to get that 80s shred sound, it's not quite there. You know, I can feel this like, yeah, just not quite powerful enough. So changing the pickups might be in order. All right, guys, so to sum up 2022, best deal on a guitar, this one still, the Fesley, definitely. If you want to check it out on Amazon, I got the link. If you want to check out my original review and demo, you want to see me play it, you want to hear me play it, you want to hear me do some shredding, I've got the link for that in the description as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.